two other variations on this type of problem. I'm going to use the same example with Joe and Sam painting the house, but in this type of problem, we're given the amount of time that it takes them to paint the house together. So in this type of problem, Joe can paint the house, do one job or paint the house in 3 hours. We don't know how long it takes Sam to paint the house by himself, but together they can paint the house in 2 hours. So we set it up the same way. We have Joe's one job in 3 hours. We have Sam's one job in X hours. Together they can paint the house in 2 hours. So we then do the same thing. We multiply by the denominators, 3 times 2 times x. Here the 3's cancel and give me 2x. Here the x cancels and gives me 6, 3 times 2. Here the 2's cancel and give me 3x. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract this 3x over, which gives me negative x, negative 1x. Subtract the 6 over, which gives me negative 6. Divide negative 1 into negative 6 and we get 6 hours. So it'll actually take Sam 6 hours, or one job in 6 hours, to paint the house. Here's the other variation of this, is where we have 3 people. Same type of problem. Joe can paint the house in 3 hours. Sam can paint the house in 5 hours. Frank can paint the house in 4 hours. If they all work together, how long will it take them to paint the house? So we have Joe, Sam, Frank working together. Multiply by the denominators. 3 times 5 times 4 times x. Here the 3's cancel, leaves us 5 times 4 times x. Here times this, the 5's cancel, leaves me 3 times 4 times x. Here the 4's cancel, leave me 3 times 5 times x. And then here, when we multiply this times the 1 over x, the x's cancel, leaves me 3 times 5 times 4. So multiplying those out, it gives me 20x plus 12x plus 15x equals 60. Combine like terms, I get 47x equals 60. And so them all working together, they're going to paint the house in 60 over 47 hours. Make sure you realize when you add another person or another machine in terms of the job, only one of the numbers cancels out. So you're left with 3 values that you have to multiply. In the example of just 2, you're only left with 2 numbers that you have to multiply when the number cancels out. So it's the same type of problem. It's just dealing with 3 individuals on the job.